A WWE star is said to be getting a bigger spotlight after WrestleMania. An ex-WWE talent has broken their silence on their release. And could another title match be added to WrestleMania? More on that later on in this video. Hello everybody, Jack and Ross back again with more news. A WWE superstar is said to be getting a much bigger spotlight after WrestleMania 39.
And it's about bloody time. This one comes from WRKD Wrestling, Worked Wrestling, which is the Twitter account that Sean Ross Sapp once upon a time said, hey, they've got a scoop, good for them.
Oh, fair enough.
So they've been saying Ali versus Seth Rollins is currently scheduled for Monday's Raw. Ali is planning to gain some steam over the next few weeks and get a bigger spotlight following #WrestleMania.
Now we've seen Mustafa Ali. I can't even describe what he's doing at the minute.
It's a B-Tech Seth Rollins is what he's doing at the moment, but with a Mr. Motivator spin on it as well. Yeah,
he's dressing weird, but he's also trying to give positive vibes backstage. But is it in a heelish, obnoxious way? He's not a babyface, I wouldn't say.
Yeah, it's like maybe Seth Rollins with like the Beetlejuice suit wearing sort of gimmick with a sort of Simon Dean Mr. Motivator mixed in there as well. It feels like to me that maybe they've said to him backstage, you need to smile more because he's a lot about smiling more and stuff like that. It feels like, when they said something sort of like constructive criticism backstage, and he's taken it and done something with it. I don't know.
I know, but I always feel like his characters, whether he was a face valiantly trying to get up the card or the heel leader of Retribution, he was really intense and serious, and that really suited him. I thought he was a very good actor.
Yeah.
But now he's doing this weird comedy shtick. It might work out in the long run because he is very talented. He did lose to Omos, shockingly, on last week's Raw, and is set to be part of the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal on the final SmackDown before WrestleMania. They've still not put it back on the WrestleMania card. This looks to be quite a permanent move now for the Battle Royal.
Back to SmackDown. Yeah. LA Knight and Bobby Lashley are both on that match card, by the way.
Oh, that's worrying.
For the SmackDown before WrestleMania.
Especially... No, that sounds harsh to Lashley. I was going to go especially for LA Knight because you want to see him at LA LA for WrestleMania. But Lashley as well, who I feel bad for because it seems like he might have lost his match at Mania through no fault of his own.
No,
absolutely
not at all.
An ex-WWE talent has broken their silence on their release from the company. Not a wrestler, but a former commentator, and a wrestling indie legend, of course, I should point out as well, Nigel McGinnis, who talked about this on the Two-Man Power Trip podcast.
It wasn't a huge shock to me. That's about being released from the company. I think that with the NXT UK brand being put on a hiatus and moving a lot of guys over to NXT, I kind of wasn't being used as much as I might be, and so I understood. I was very grateful to still be employed as long as I was, doing the smaller shows in terms of NXT, Level Up or 205 Live, the ability to work with younger guys and get stuff like that and watch younger guys just breaking into the industry. That was a great experience in and of itself, but to answer your point, there wasn't a huge shock.
No, he also said, I just felt very grateful about everything that had happened there and very appreciative of the 6 years of learning and the education and the experience. I liked him.
He was fantastic as a colour commentator because he was always so understated. So when he was going radio rental, you knew that something monumental was happening. That was the best thing about his commentary, I thought. I
also enjoyed, in a similar way to William Regal, or do you remember when Brian did commentary on the Cruiserweight Classic? When Nigel McGinnis is talking about why a certain submission move hurts or whatever, he gives a real sense of authority to it because he's been there and done it and he knows all the things.
He knows what he's talking about. He's a magician now.
He is a magician. He said, what's he doing? He's combining a magic show with something else.
Like a talk, like one of those TED Talks, I don't know. Right, okay, like an Undertaker, dead man talking thing.
Like a after
one-man show,
good luck to him. Be very good. At NXT, there was a live event on Friday from Fort Pierce, Florida, and there were 2 in-ring debuts. Now, just from the names here, these sound like people we've heard of before through that new... What's the program they're doing? The Stars of the Future thing where they get athletes from college and they go,
the way you sign your life away, basically.
Yeah, that's the one. In the Performance Center. 2 new debutantes on the NXT brand in live shows. Maybe not quite ready for TV yet. We'll have to wait and see. But who were they, Ross?
Sarah Baer, or Baer, maybe.
I'm going to go Baer.
Baer?
B-A-E-R.
Yeah. She worked her first match since her August hire and teaming up with Lash Legend against Lyra Valkyria and Danny Palmer.
She's a heel.
She is a heel because, maybe we don't know, do we? Because Lash Legend hasn't been seen for a while. Lyra Valkyria isn't. She flies away with the Ravens and whatnot.
No, on last week's NXT when you were away, she's now running through abandoned buildings.
Oh yeah,
jumping through panes of glass.
They watched the podcast, I'm sure, because the week before we were saying how bad her promo was. Do you remember?
Then it was brilliant.
And it was, I was just running through abandoned buildings and she was like doing like...
I was saying it was like a Nike advert. It's quality. From WWE.com, they tell us that Sarah Bayer was a standout collegiate soccer and basketball player at Bowling Green University and Lane University.
Wow.
The 26-year-old dual sport athlete also has a master's in criminal justice. Wow, she's got everything.
NXT's the place for her then. The
Yeah.
amount of whodunits in that show, that's for sure.
Oh my God, she's going to be a detective. She's going to solve the Makita Lyons case.
And then we have Tiller Bok Trot.
Is that his real name or is that his NXT name?
The Bok Trot. Tiller Bok Trot is a proper NXT name.
Yeah, it's quality.
Anyway, he's a former football player from the University of Tulsa who was signed back in August as well, like Sarah Bayer was. He worked his first match by losing to Tyler Bate. No shame there. Tiller Bok Trot.
He is from Stroud, Oklahoma, and played football at the University of Tulsa. Excuse me. He has Native American heritage, the Muskogee Creek tribe. At 24 years young, he stands 6'4" and weighs over 300 pounds. He's already a force to be reckoned with as he sets his sights on WWE. Now, just from those bios and just from the information we've learned there, I'm going to say they've probably got high hopes for Tiller, not just because of his stats, his attributes, but also his first match was a singles match against Tyler Bate. That seems pretty good.
I want to see how he lost that match, considering he's 6'4" and weighs 300 pounds against Tyler Bate, who is 5'2" and doesn't weigh 300 pounds.
Roller. I don't know. Well, what could it have been? Yeah, could have been anything.
He's a big guy. Tyler probably picked him up.
Yeah, he's a strong
around on his little finger, slammed him down.
Yeah, but good luck to the pair of them.
Yeah.
And hopefully it all goes well. And also, another WWE title match be added to WrestleMania? The card's been taking shape, but Becky Lynch, who is already on the WrestleMania card, by the way, in that 6-woman tag team match alongside Trish Stratus and Lita, she was a guest on the Tommy Tiernan show in Ireland. You aware of Tommy Tiernan?
Never heard of him.
Have you seen Derry Girls?
No.
Oh, he's the dad in Derry Girls.
Oh.
He's an actor and comedian. Yeah, he's very funny. Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway, what was Becky saying on his show?
I'm going on the first night in a 6-woman match, and then because I'm a tag team champion, I'm hoping that will be defending the title on the second night. So Becky 2 fights, they'll call me. I don't know. They might. We'll try and get on a t-shirt or something. That carny woman.
I don't know if these are part of the plans or whether Becky's just angling for an extra payday.
I hope it is true, because this is a natural thing you can do with the WrestleMania Showcase match. Maybe Ronda and Shayna win that and go on to challenge Becky and Lita.
Oh, yes.
I mean, Lita doing double duty as well. Is Lita going to be happy with this?
That's what I was going to say. It wouldn't just be Becky 2 fights, it would be Lita 2 fights as well.
Yeah.
And Trish would just be left with just the one.
I'm sure Trish is fine with that.
Probably, yeah. But it's an interesting one. Have we seen, really? Yes, we have. At WrestleMania 30, the Pirate one with the rain. 37, we saw the same thing in the women's division, the tag team kind of qualifying match on the first night, and then on the second night, the actual tag
and Tamina should have won.
Yes. But I feel like since WrestleMania has fully gone to a 2-night affair, they've actually not made the most of that yet in terms of one match on the first night playing into something on the second night.
Yeah, and I don't know about you, Jack, but I just think this WrestleMania Showcase malarkey for both the men and the women, while it's nice to see a lot of names on the card, I think it's really lazy and it's crap.
It reminds me a little bit of kind of NXT booking, not the wacky NXT booking, the latter day black and gold era where it was too dry, too serious, maybe.
Yeah, just straight up competition. So to have some sort of stakes for those matches where, the winners of the 2 4-way tag team matches go on and get tag team title shots. Obviously, you can't really do it with the men because of the storyline that's going on with Kevin Owens and the Usos and Sami Zayn and whatnot. But with the ladies, you definitely can.
You can do it with the men, just not have it the next night, I guess.
Yeah.
But no, I still think, to be fair, the 2 winners of the 2 tag team showcases will get title shots.
There needs to be some sort of stakes.
I think just make that part of the stipulation.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll see what happens. Stay tuned this week for all of the wrestling news as we hurtle along towards WrestleMania. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what to say. I'm not excited.
Leave your thoughts and comments about how excited you are down below, and we'll see you very soon.